That's right, Pam is going to get herself a remodel.
She's still nice and thick, Lex.
Yeah, she's still going to be looking pretty good, but she is going to be looking different. I'm going to show you all of that, and then we're going to go over what I think is going to be coming in this next update or the next few updates. And there are some big things that I'm pretty darn sure are coming to Brawl Stars. It's going to be good, so let's get into it. Hey everyone, what's happening? Lex back today for another Brawl Stars video, and today we are going to be going over what I think is going to be coming into the next update, as well as, you guys saw it in the very beginning, Pam has got a remodel. She looks really cool, actually. Now, it's not completely done. Brawl Stars just teased this out to you guys. Now, this is not a sneak peek or anything like that. The update is probably still a little ways away. We'll get into when I think the update is going to be, but this is kind of just like a little, hey, we've been working on this. We're proud of it. We want to show you that. That's what Brawl Stars did. They just teased out Pam. So we're going to spin her around, right round, baby, right round. And then we are going to play her some, give you guys a first-hand look at the new Pam's remodel that is going to be coming into the next update of Brawl Stars. Also, if you guys haven't checked it out, be sure to go check out my interview with Billy Kometz, the voice actor for Colt in Brawl Stars. He has done a ton of stuff, mainly just a ton of anime. And speaking of anime, today's sponsor will bring you just that. All right, hey, you guys want to know a secret? I love anime. I just finished up Death Note, and I'm currently catching up on Black Clover, but I'm not the only one. Rumor has it that Ems is currently watching Attack on Titan on her phone. And the best place to watch your favorite anime, mangas, and dramas professionally subtitled and in different languages is Crunchyroll. You can watch it all ad-free in full 1080p HD as early as 1 hour after they air in Japan. So what series should I be watching next? Maybe the Crunchyroll original Tower of God. I hear it's pretty good. Give me some suggestions in the comments down below, and then head over to crunchyroll.com/Lex to start your free 14-day trial of Crunchyroll Premium. Doesn't matter if you're on your phone, your tablet, Xbox, PlayStation, computer, whatever it is, you can watch Crunchyroll on almost any device. So what are you waiting for? Head over to crunchyroll.com/Lex right now to get your free 14-day trial of Crunchyroll Premium. Big thanks to Crunchyroll for sponsoring this video and helping to support my channel. Okay, of course, first, here is the big ticket item, is Pam and her new remodel. Now, this is still a work in progress. All the animations aren't done. All the other stuff, this is just like the very first part of it done, so just remember that it is a work in progress. But as you can see, she looks really good. There's some different stuff. She's even got this little charm hanging off of her backpack. Don't really know what that is, but it looks like a mega box, or maybe is Pam gymming it up? Pam is taking after me, and she's become a dirty gymmer too. I mean, if you want to be a dirty gymmer, be sure to, I'm not even going to use code Lex. But it looks really good, and you'll see some gameplay of it right here as we continue on talking about some of the other things that I think are going to be coming into the next update of Brawl Stars. Now, since we've got a new Pam remodel, I definitely think we're going to be getting some Pam skins along with it, because that's the reason they've been holding off making the Pam skins for her, is because if they made a skin with an old model, they would have to redo the entire skin all over again with the new remodel, and that's just double the work. Why? Why not just wait until she's got a new remodel? Boom! She's got a new remodel now, so I think that it's definitely time for some Pam skin. Maybe Firefighter Pam? That was a pretty good one. Long time. Nurse Pam? That's always a good one as well. You guys know any other great Pam concept art? Let me know in the comments down below. Now, if you guys didn't see it out on Twitter, the Mortius and Benny Boy are holding another contest for map making. I believe it's still going on, so check over on Twitter, and if you're into map making, see if you can get in on the contest. Now, in this contest, they have some very specific goals in mind. They are looking for siege, bounty, and heist maps in particular, and not just any ones, but they want fast games for heist, heavyweights for bounty, and 3 lanes for siege. That's kind of the theme of the ones they want. And since they're holding this map-making contest, I believe that we're going to get some more heist, siege, and bounty maps in the next update of Brawl Stars. I would be insanely shocked if that didn't happen. I just book it right now. It's going to happen. So what is the next big thing coming to Brawl Stars? We just got gadgets, a very big change to the game. They're pretty darn awesome. Maybe still some balance needed, and I'm pretty sure we're going to see that in the next update, but what is the next big game-changing, big new feature coming into Brawl Stars? Well, I've got 3 ideas. And I feel pretty confident that one of these 3 ideas is going to be in the next update. You guys let me know in the comments down below which of the next 3 things that I'm going to tell you do you think is going to make it in. Maybe none of them. Maybe you've got a different idea. You can tell me that too, and if you've got some crazy good idea, I will pass it along to the developers. Okay, so all 3 of these ideas, I 100% think that they are going to happen this year. I'm like convinced that they are going to happen. They can't put all 3 of these in one thing. It's just too much. But one of them I think is going to make it in. Could it be the first one here, which is a Brawl Pass? Now, I know some of you are very resistant to the idea of a Brawl Pass in Brawl Stars. I get it. You don't want, pay to win and all that good stuff. And I get that. Even though I'm a dirty gemmer myself, I do understand what you're talking about. That's why I personally think that it should be pay to look cool. Not pay to win, pay to look cool. Brawl Pass with mainly cosmetic items in the Brawl Pass. New skins, new chat emojis, new background stuff, new, anything that's visual. That's what I think should be in the Brawl Pass, not tokens and coins and that sort of stuff. I mean, they probably would put some of that stuff in there, but I don't want it to be too heavy on that. I don't want you to have to feel like you're obligated to get into the Brawl Pass if you want to progress your account. Now, if you want to get in there to look cool, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. But I think that's one of the things that definitely is going to happen. If you are really hoping that Brawl Stars will not add Brawl Pass, I think you're setting yourself up for disappointment because, let's face it, it's a good moneymaker for Brawl Stars. It's done really, really well in Clash of Clans. It's done really well in Clash Royale. It's most likely going to be coming in some iteration to Brawl Stars. And personally, I'm with the idea. That's my first thing that I think could be coming in this update. The second thing, Present Plunder. Do you remember that game mode? It's pretty cool, but they took it away. I don't know if they really gave it a fair shake. There were some, definite problems with the game mode in itself, but I think with some tweaks, it could be a really good capture the flag game mode, and that's what I'm saying on for number 2 is a new game mode, Capture the Flag, that is basically Present Plunder, but reworked to feel much more balanced and no more tilting ships, please. I didn't like the tilting ship thing. It just, no. But I think that it's definitely going to be coming back at some point, and this could be the update that they rework it and give it another try. And the third thing, and my personal feeling that this is what it could be, is an in-game map maker. Now, I know I mentioned it last update, but I am still 100% convinced that it is going to be coming into Brawl Stars very, very soon. In that talk that I had with the developers in the Behind Brawl Stars series, when I asked them about an in-game map maker, they were very careful with their words. I've been around long enough to know that that's a good clue that, yeah, it could be coming. It could be coming, and I think that it will be. Not only that, but with the addition of having Mortius, who is a very well-known map maker for Brawl Stars, he created the first ever, community-made map in Brawl Stars, Thousand Lakes. He's now been working with Brawl Stars, holding these contests. Now, maybe that's just because he knows maps really well and is good at running the contests. Very, very well could be true, and it is true. However, I think it's more than that. I think that he's got a very good map-making utility called brawlcraft.io. If you haven't seen it, you haven't messed around with it, go check it out. It's really cool. I think that there could be some sort of integration between his site and Brawl Stars where you make your map, you use the key that's provided from that website, and then you somehow plug it into Brawl Stars, and it ports it over into the game, and you can play the map that you just made in-game. Get your friends on, you guys can play the map that you just made, whether it's just a wacky, crazy map where there's jump pads everywhere, or whatever it is. It's going to be a ton of fun when it comes in. Again, this is none of this is confirmed. The only thing confirmed here is Pam's getting remodeled. Other than that, this is all me speculating, but I feel really I've been around Brawl Stars long enough to know, and I feel pretty confident it's going to happen. 100% could be wrong. I don't think I am, though. Don't think I am.
Man, you wrong about everything. All day, every day, 24/7.
The next thing I'm pretty sure is coming into the next update, just because it's kind of almost standard fare at this point, is a new brawler. Now, I know we did just get 2 brand new brawlers, but it is a longer time in between updates, and I think that we should be getting another new brawler. What brawler do I think it's going to be? Now, over on Twitter, there were some data miners that found a old model of, it was actually a B, where the shots kind of homed in on somebody. They scrapped that idea and they went in a different direction for B. I think that they're going to bring that back, and we will have another long-range brawler with shots that home in. I think the data miners were calling him Homer. Definitely not going to be his name, her name, its name, whatever it is, if it ever exists at all. But that's what I'm going to go with. We're going to go with another long-range brawler little bit shorter range than Brock or Piper or B, but with a cool mechanic of a shot that homes in on a brawler that you're aiming at. Now, there's some other really great ideas of things that could be coming into Brawl Stars, potentially in this next update, but I think that they will make it in, but it's definitely not going to be this update. Nevertheless, still some really great ideas, like this one from Andy CR 1919, and that is Club Wars. A really great rendition of the UI that what Club Wars might look like. Now, I do like it. As you can see, you got the rankings of the different clubs that are in there and the different days that are in the Club Wars. Looks like it's going to last 3 days in his iteration of it with all the different maps. Very cool. However, I feel like this is almost a little too close to what Clash Royale's kind of Club Wars are. I think that Brawl Stars wants to do something pretty different. But then again, how many different ideas are there? What hasn't been tried yet? Who knows? So maybe this could be something that would end up in Club Wars. I mean, it looks really great. I love the idea. So maybe Andy CR 1919 has nailed it on this one, and that's exactly what's going to be coming. But I do not think it's going to be this update. While we're looking at some of the cool stuff that Andy has done over on Reddit, he also came up with a concept of different cosmetics, using your star points for different cosmetics. Maybe it's a different icon or a different loading screen. Love that idea. Different lobby music. Yes, I would love to be able to choose which lobby music that I wanted to rock it out to. If I wanted to listen to the Halloween theme, if I wanted to listen to the OG theme. Something like that would be really cool, and I would be happy to plunk down my 500 star points, as it is in his example here, to choose which menu music that I could listen to, and which loading screen, and some of the other emotes that he's got. I love this idea. I really, really love this idea. I would rather it be with coins, maybe selfishly, because I've got 300 and almost 10,000 coins, but I get it. First world problem. Overall, a really great idea. Something that I would love to see come. I think that that's less likely to come, but I still think that it's a very solid idea. I think it's definitely not going to happen this update, and I think it's less likely just period altogether. But I do think it's a really great idea, and I wish that Brawl Stars would consider implementing something like this. I think that they would be concerned with the file size of the app getting too big. So when do I think the next update is going to be? Well, I'm recording this on the 17th of April, which means that 1 month to the day the last update was released. Now, Brawl Stars has been following a pretty tight 1 month schedule almost since global release, but it's definitely not going to be the case this time. I don't know the official date. I don't even know, the general date of when it's going to be, but my guess is going to be, it's probably going to be at least another 3 weeks or so, 3 to 4 weeks before we see another update. So if you've been pinning your hopes on the end of April, beginning of May for an update, I think you're going to have to wait a little longer than that for the update to come. But of course, as always, as soon as we know any information and we can share any information about the update when it comes to Brawl Stars and what's going to be in it, you'll find it right here on this channel. Now for some other Brawl news that you may or may not know. Brawl Stars did just release an update just a couple days ago where you can now customize the controls of your game. So it's an optional update. You have to go to your app store and download the optional update, whether that's the Google Play Store or the Apple or iTunes. Is that where Apple people go to do stuff? Just use OnePlus. But you have to go download that to be able to have access to this. You go into the training cave, you press edit controls, and boom, you can put your controls whichever way you want. And if you don't think that me and Kairos are going to do a video with inverted controls, you're crazy, because it's going to happen. Subscribe for that one, because it's going to be wacky. Also, something else to subscribe for is the Poco voice actor interview. Like I said, we just did the interview with Billy, and it was amazing. Billy Kometz is just awesome. But I also, the same day, interviewed the voice actor for Poco, and he was a blast too. In fact, there's one character that he plays that I promise you is basically a household name. Like, ridiculously famous character. He is the voice of that. You're going to have to wait and see. Who that's going to be, but it's good. And one last piece of news here, and it's a really big one, but also it's a little strange at the same time.
Only thing strange here is your face, Lex.
Brawl Stars is going to be releasing in China on, I believe, June the 9th. Now, the weird part about this is that it's going to be its own self-contained server. So me here in North America, I will not be able to go into battle and end up being matched up against somebody from China. They're going to have their own independent, localized servers. So the Chinese players can only play other Chinese players. Now, this has to do with, Chinese government, and there's a lot of stuff that I really don't know, and honestly, I don't really want to get into it, but the cool part about it is that China is now going to be getting to play Brawl Stars along with, well, not everybody else, just themselves. Feels bad, man. But, hey, some Brawl Stars with just China, mainland China, is better than Brawl Stars with nobody, right? One cool thing, if you are Chinese and you pre-registered for it, which is going on right now, if you pre-register for it and download and play it here at the very beginning of when it's released, you will get the Star Shelly skin, which is a super exclusive skin that you can only get right when the game is launched. And of course, since the Chinese players never got a chance to download it when the rest of the world did at the very beginning, this is now their chance to get that sweet Star Shelly skin. So that is going to wrap it up for some of my update predictions, some of my looking forward towards the future of this year of Brawl Stars, as well as looking at that sweet, sweet Pam skin.
You better leave my girl alone.
I got it, dude. This guy, man. You guys let me know in the comments down below, what do you think of the brand new Pam remodel? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Let me know. Thumbs up, thumbs down in the comments down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, until next time, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace out.